Hi guys, I've just been doing a very long, probably very boring teardown video of a gas hob. Not this one, this is ours. The one I did a teardown on was our friends that they've just had replaced, and I'll be taking it to the recycling centre to dump it. But before I took it there, I thought I'd do a teardown, have a look if there was anything interesting inside. Got a bit carried away, took much too long over it. Battery died on my phone recording it. And that probably means I've got no audio on it. I'm probably going to have to do a voiceover because my wireless microphone switches itself off when the battery gets low on the camera. So I'll probably put this at the front of it just so people know there's something interesting in it, or may even make this a separate video. Okay, so I took it apart. What we have here is the actual, we'll call it an off switch. It's the valve. You push it in, it starts the ignition going, and you turn it to let the gas flow. And you can't turn it without pushing it in. There's a little latch in there that detects that you've pushed it in and you can turn it. The other thing is, if it doesn't ignite properly, if you let go of it, it turns itself off again. It probably won't work on this one because I've tested it and it's warmed up and everything's right. But push it down, you can probably hear the clicking. That's the ignition spark. And then turn it, it lights up. Yeah, and it's staying alight now. Yeah, it's going to work every time now. I don't know if one of the other ones... Ah, right. You might have seen that one went out again as soon as I released it. So, clicking, turn it, and it went out again when I took my finger off it. Even though the valve is still apparently open over here, there's no gas flowing. In, ignition, and it's staying on. And that's the bit that I found was interesting. So, this is the valve. Let's try and get in close. Okay, in the back of that one, you can see there's something sticking up, which when I push this in, you can see it moving. What you can't really see is that's actually pushing this way to push a little valve open. And that lets the gas start flowing. And then as you turn that, that opens the valve in there and lets the gas come out of this one. Gas goes in there, out of here. But it can't go out of here till it's been round there. Okay, why is that interesting? This bit, which you can't see here, and if I touch that, it's probably still hot. Not too hot. Okay, just there is the sparky bit, which ignites the gas, and just there is one of these. It's I'll call it a thermocouple because I don't know any better. I don't know what its correct name is. But when it gets hot, it generates electricity. At this end, oh yeah, two wires go into it. Nice thick copper wires. That one's not insulated, that one is. Heat on that generates electricity. In there, see if we can get that in focus. Right, you can just see there's coils in there. Two coils, and I assume that's some sort of U-shaped metal object. Go back to normal. So when that heats up and sends electricity through the conductors, electricity going through the coils there creates a magnet, or creates a magnetic field. That valve, which is pushed, as we push that in, so that valve is pushed open like that, And if we stop pushing, it springs back again. But if we heat this up, let's see if we can demonstrate without burning our fingers. Right, nothing obvious is happening at the moment. Oh, it works straight away. Right, move it out with the heat. Let it cool down. Come on, cool down, please. Yeah, just as I moved it out of the way, it popped up again. So, at the moment, that moves up and down easily. Heat that up, creates a magnet, and it stays in place. So that's how it knows whether to allow the gas to flow or not. If it's got a successful flame, that heating up keeps the valve open. When it cools down, it springs. Oh, I just moved off the screen again, didn't I? Let's try and keep it in the middle of the picture. Right. Moves up and down freely, warm it up, stays in place, it's magnetic. Let it cool down. There we go, pops up again. So that's why that stays on, because we've got a good flame. That one over there may have cooled down again enough. On, off. Hold it in for a bit longer so it warms that bit up. No, not long enough. Stays. Yeah. That was the most interesting thing about the teardown. So I'll put that at the front of the video. And as I say, probably do a separate video just to have that bit on it. And then you can watch the rest of the video, which I've no idea how long it goes on for. Probably an hour or something like that. I've just taken it all apart, see what bits I could salvage from it. There's some aluminium pipes. There's a little bit of electronics. There's obviously the thing that makes the spark, but it's mains powered, so that probably won't be any use to me because I don't like using mains power. But it obviously generates a spark. There's a few wires in there. It was a 5-ring burner, so there's 5 of these valves. And that's about it. Not a lot really exciting in there. So I've probably stopped you watching the video now. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave us a comment so I know how I'm doing. And somewhere up here there'll be some links to related playlists. Thanks again.